Hello, party people. I'm driving, so I'm gonna set the camera down and the angle is probably gonna be a little weird, but just forget about it. But anyways, welcome to this video. If you're new, hello. If you're not new, welcome back. If you like this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. I'm trying to do different types of videos this summer because I'm usually more of a vlogger, but I want to do more like sit down chit chat videos, and that's what this is gonna be. So if you like it, give it a thumbs up. Leave some feedback in the comments so I know if it was even a good video. We're just gonna put you right here and we're gonna have a little chit chat. I've kind of wanted to do one of these like what you need to know going into like college, I guess, type of video. I feel like I have a little bit more experience now because I'm gonna be going into my senior year, so I feel like I am a little bit qualified to make one of these videos. I don't know, maybe I'm not, I don't know, but obviously this doesn't apply for everyone. I obviously have had a different maybe college experience than a lot of people, because I don't go to a big huge fancy school. I go to, if you don't know, I go to UNK. It's, I guess spell out, it's the University of Nebraska at Kearney. I don't really know how many students, I don't want to look it up, I don't know how many students go there, not a lot. It's like the perfect size. It's like big enough where you don't know everyone, but small enough to where you do know a lot of people, I guess, and you can have like those relationships with your teachers. I just think it's like the perfect size of school, and it's only 45 minutes away from like home, so it's kind of nice to be able to go home whenever I want, and also just have like a little bit of distance away from home too, if that makes sense. But anyways, I am a senior now. I just finished my junior year, so I'm going into my senior year. And if you don't know, I'm studying journalism and public relations and advertising, and I love it. It's been fun. It's one of those majors where, you know, it's not like physics or biology, so I'm not stressed out 24/7, and I kind of, I don't know, it's really nice. You don't have huge exams. You usually just have like projects, or we're building a website, or I don't know. A lot of people think that I like write a lot of papers because I'm a journalism major, but I really don't write a lot of papers. I don't know. A lot of people think that. But anyways, let's get into this video. I have a few topics, I guess. I think I'm gonna name this video "What to Know Before Going to College," or things I wish I knew before going to school. College, I don't know. Again, this video is really different because I'm the oldest sibling, and so obviously I didn't have anyone's footsteps to follow, or for them to tell me, you know, like this, you should do this instead of this. But the first tip I think I have, which was from freshman year, I went overboard in buying decorations for my dorm room. If I have a picture, I'll insert it here. Or you can watch, I know I filmed moving into my dorm freshman year, so you can watch that too. But I went overboard. I don't even know how much I spent on decorations and stuff, but it was a pain moving everything out at the end of the year, and then just not even really using all that stuff again. I don't know. I wish I would have saved that money for other things because I didn't have a job at the beginning of my freshman year. Actually, I didn't really have a job at all freshman year. I got a job like a week or two before school ended, so then I could stay over the summer, I think. And so I didn't really have any extra money, and so I wish I would have saved that money I spent on decorating my dorm room for that. That's my tip number one, is don't bring unnecessary extra stuff to college that you're not gonna use. But yeah, so just don't bring extra stuff that you don't need. Also, I feel like I'm like, I don't know, setting weird, but I feel like I need to see you. Anyways, what's my next tip? Tip number 2 is eat. I don't know, it's so hard for me to say this because a lot of times eating out was like something fun I got to do because the college, or the town that my college was in, there's not like a ton of stuff to do, so we ate out a lot. But I think I ate out a little too much, so I think my second tip would be cutting down on eating out and just saving your money eating at the cafeteria, even though it's not most of the time the best food, and then saving your money to go on fun trips. I went to Arizona, I think, well, almost every spring break or fall break. I don't know. Then COVID happened, so I haven't been in a while because my best friend Kyla lives there. So yeah, just saving your money for, I guess that's just one of my tips in general, is just saving your money and not buying the silly, ridiculous things you need. One thing I liked about my school, I'm not a big coffee drinker, but I love like the little refreshers and like little pink drinks. And my school had like what's called loper dollars, so you pay it in your tuition, but then you can spend it at the little restaurants we had on campus. So we have a Chick-fil-A, a Subway, and a Starbucks. And so that was kind of nice that I could use my loper dollars for Starbucks there instead of like going out to the like local Starbucks and spending my money that way. So like just finding ways to save your money, I guess. I don't know. Tip, what are we on, number 4 maybe? Don't take an 8 a.m. I took, what was it? I think an English and a math class. So we did like a block schedule. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I had these classes. And then Tuesday, Thursday, I had another set of classes. And I took an 8 a.m. English class and an 8 a.m. math class on, you know, the Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Tuesday, Thursday type of thing. And it was horrible. I thought, you know, I was like, oh, I usually had to be at my high school by like 7:30 for meetings because I was on the student council and I was always an early bird, but going to college is completely different. Like an 8 a.m. in college is like a 6 a.m. I don't get it. It made no sense to me, but just don't, if you can go around an 8 a.m., go around it because you will regret it later. I promise you, because I'm still an early bird. Like, I wake up with the sun, or I'm usually up. My eyes are awake by 6:47, but that just having to get out of bed, getting up, getting ready, going to class by 8 a.m. just wasn't for me. So that's my tip number 4, is if you can avoid it, don't take an 8 a.m. class. The 9 a.m., that's not bad. It's a lot better. 9:30 too, those are good too. Tip number 5, this one kind of got me. I'm lucky enough to have a scholarship that pays for 5 years of college for me. So I'm very fortunate enough to go to college for free. I never have to worry about paying student loans or anything unless I get my master's, which that's not on the list of to-dos anytime soon. But anyways, I have that 5th year. And so my freshman year, I was like, oh, I love it. Like, I'll go a 5th year, no big deal. And then now I'm a senior and I'm like, I'm not going that 5th year, I want to be done. So my freshman year I took 12 credit hour semesters, which counts you as full-time, but like there was just no reason for it. Like, I had so much free time when I should have been taking more classes, because now as a senior, it's summer right now, but when we start our full fall semester, I'm taking a 20 credit hour semester, which is going to kick me in the butt just so that I can graduate in the spring. And so if I could go back and tell myself, I would tell myself not to take those stupid little 12 credit hour semesters your freshman year, because your freshman year, I feel like you have the most motivation. You're just coming out of high school, like you still got your study habits. Like, I think you should take as many classes as you can those 2 first semesters of your freshman year, and I didn't do that, and so I really wish I would have, because now I have to pay rent, I have a car payment, I have like all these different bills, and I'm trying to be working as many hours as I can. Like, right now it's summer, so I'm full-time, but like when school starts, I'm taking 20 credit hours, and I'm gonna have to figure out how to fit in work in there as well, so it's gonna be rough. So yeah, just take as many classes as you can your freshman year, because I promise you, by the time you're a senior, that 5th year is not going to start, doesn't look as good as it did your freshman year. Like, you're going to want to get out of there, which I'm in no rush for anything. Like, I really could go a 5th year, but I'm also like ready to be done, and I want to get, well, that's something else, but I'm just ready to be done. So I wish I would have told myself, even just taking 15 credit hours a semester, that's not even that bad, which would have been a lot better for me to do, but no, I didn't. So that would be a big tip. The next tip, I don't know, what are we on, 5 or 6? don't buy your textbooks until the first week of class. Like, go to class. Usually the first week is just syllabus week, so your teachers are going to tell you actually need the textbook. A lot of times they just have to put it in like the class description because they're required to, but you don't actually need the textbook. And so honestly, almost all my freshman year, I was like gonna be this, I was like, oh, I'm gonna be so prepared, you know, that little over-prepared freshman. I bought all my textbooks and spent like hundreds of dollars for a book I never opened, and you can't really get your money back for it. So just wait that first week. Don't order your books until they absolutely tell you that you're gonna need them. And if you get, let's see, I'm trying to think. They have Chegg, Amazon Prime. I know there's another one. Those two are really good sites to order your textbooks from. Do not, if you can avoid it, don't get them from your like university's bookstore, because they are ridiculously expensive compared to like Amazon Prime or whatever. And Prime, I mean, if you get that student, I think the student membership is like $7.99. I have it, but I don't remember what it is. It's like $7.99 a month, and then you have like the free 2-day shipping or whatever. So you absolutely need those textbooks, but then that week, like, it's not that hard to get them. So that's my other tip, is doing that. Number 6 is get involved. I was really bad at that. In high school, I was literally involved in everything. I played 3 sports. I was on the student council. I was on the debate team. I was on the newspaper. Like, I did so much stuff. And then I got to college and I did nothing. And I really don't even do anything anymore. Like, it's just hard to get involved, but a lot of colleges offer like club fairs and career, like organization fairs. So just go to those, branch out, join a group. Even like now that it's my junior year, I realized like, oh, I actually need to do stuff. Like, I need to get stuff on my resume. So now I'm on the newspaper, like thingy for the campus. I like write for the campus newspaper, and then I'm in an honor society because I was like, oh, I actually need to get stuff. I need to be in clubs. I need to do something. But I didn't do that my freshman, sophomore, and even the beginning of my junior year. And I think it really hurt me because I was so focused on working. I've always been like a hard worker. Like, I'm not just saying that to say it. If you live in Nebraska or you know what detasseling is, I did that for 8 years, and it sucks. It's hard work, and I think it really helped me be like a good hard worker. And so I think I had this mentality that, oh, I need to work, I need to save money, I need to have money, and it really cut back my time on joining clubs. So if at all you can, join clubs. Most jobs you find in your college town are going to be like really flexible with your schedule, so don't worry about that. But that would be another tip, is joining clubs. Let me see what else. So another thing, parents are probably going to not like me saying this, but it's the truth about college. So, and this is supposed to be a tell-all what I wish I knew before college, is you're gonna be around stuff that I guess you wouldn't have been around maybe in high school. You're gonna be, you know, it's college. You're gonna be around, you're gonna be around alcohol. You're gonna be around stuff that you're not around maybe as much as you were in high school. You know, you're gonna go to, I don't want to say you're gonna go to party, because not everyone does it, but also you're in college now, you don't have as much supervision, like, and going to a party doesn't have to be a bad thing. I think a lot of, I don't want to say a lot of parents, but a lot of people put like this bad stereotype on colleges and college parties, because a lot of times they're not like, it's not how it is in the movies. It's not alcohol and drugs. It's just kids coming together and having fun, playing games, being a lot of people in one house, very loud music, you know. Yes, is there alcohol sometimes? Sure, there is, but I think a lot of people sometimes put those bad stereotypes on like college parties, when half the time, some of the time that's not what it is, but yes, there are sometimes that it is what it is. But I guess this is more for the parents, is don't shame your child or don't get mad at your child for them having the college experience, because they know what they're limit is, and they know their, I can't think of the word, like, I'm trying to think of, I don't know. They're responsible. They're, you know, they're not going to put themselves in a situation that maybe they're not comfortable with, I guess. And you just have to have, I mean, you're paying 20 grand, you might as well, you know, have the full college experience. That doesn't mean you have to you have to drink, or you have to, you know, go to a party every weekend. But this is a tip to the parents, I guess, for sending your children to college, is don't make your kids feel bad for having fun, or I don't know if I'm saying this right, if it's coming out right at all. My mom might watch this, which I don't know. It's not towards my mom, it's just towards anyone who's watching this in general, is that your kids are going from a sheltered home with parents to a complete different situation with no supervision, and they're going to do different things that they did, and it's just that you have to be, as a parent or as a supervision person to whoever, you have to be like understanding and supportive of them, and just talk with them. Don't like get mad at them. I think, I don't know, that's just one tip I have. I don't know if that made any sense, or probably even put that in here after I watch it and be like, oh, Lex, it did not make any sense at all. But let me pull up my list here, because I don't remember what else I'm supposed to talk about. Okay, another tip. Sorry, I got distracted. Another tip is go to as many activities as you can. Go to the football games, go to the basketball games, whatever, I guess, sports that your college has. At my college, the favorites were the football games, especially the first football game. After that, not many people went. They would have little, what do you call those? Not barbecues, like little, I'm blinking out. What are they called? I'm passing this guy really quick. Hold on, sorry. I can't think what they're called. When you sit in the parking lot before the game and you like, what is the word? Oh my goodness, I can't think of it. When you sit in the parking lot before the game and you like have food, whatever, and you go into the game. You guys know what I'm talking about. I don't know. I can't think of the word. I'm having a brain fart. Anyways, we always did that the first game of the season, and it's just really fun because there's so many kids there and you're rooting for the team, and whether they win or lose, it's always really fun. So go to as many activities as you can and find your little niche, because one thing for me is a lot of my friends didn't want to go to those events, and so I didn't want to go by myself because I have social anxiety. I don't like doing stuff by myself. Like, I still like when my mom calls for appointments for me because I don't like doing it. But I just wish that I would have went to more football games, basketball games, volleyball games, and just like watch that stuff, because in high school I loved sports. Like, I loved watching sports and playing sports, and so I wish I would have done that more throughout my college career, whatever. Maybe I can still this year, I don't know. But yeah, and then what else? Oh, I don't even know. Tip 7, I don't know what we're on. 6, I don't know. Anyways, do branch out. Okay, so hold on, my aunt's calling me. What was I saying? I forgot. Oh, branching out. So I was awarded, if you don't live in Nebraska, I don't think you really know what the scholarship is. It's the Susan Buffett Scholarship, Thompson Scholarship, whatever. You get it for living in Nebraska. It's the only way you can really apply for it. Anyways, at the college I went to, if you get that scholarship, your freshman year you have to live in a certain dorm on a certain floor with all the other Thompson scholars, because it's supposed to be like a community, and like you're supposed to be scholars and help each other academically. Anyways, we lived on the same floor. So my freshman year, I was like, had my friends, like my Thompson Scholar friends, and those were my friends. Like those were the only friends I had. I didn't branch out. I would go to class, I would sit in the corner, and I would go to class and I would leave, and that was it. And I really wish I would have branched out more. I also hung out with a lot of my high school friends, which I love my high school friends, nothing wrong with that. But when you're around just like a certain group of people, you don't meet a lot of people. So my freshman year, I had maybe a total of 5 friends. And not that it's a bad thing, they're really good friends and we still had a lot of fun, but I just felt like I didn't I could have had more friends, or I could have had, you know, had more experiences, but I didn't branch out. So the tip would be, don't just find your little niche like you do in high school. Like, expand out, you know, have your friends from your math class, have your friends from the cafeteria, and then whatever club you're in, and just like bring them all together and have this big friend group. And I wish I would have done that my freshman year. Now I have tons of friends in different little friend groups, and I love it. And I get to see them, you know, at different times, and they're just different groups of people in each one, and it's just really fun. And I wish I would have done that more my freshman year, but that's why I'm making this video, because it's stuff I wish I would have known going into college. Another tip, this doesn't, I guess, really, it kind of applies to me, but I wish I would have applied for more scholarships, I guess, as a senior in high school, going into freshman year of college. I wish I would have applied for more scholarships. I think I applied for 3, and I got all 3 of them. And so I was like, oh, okay, that's it, that's done. But I wish I would have applied for more, because then that's money back to you. So whatever, I guess it depends on the scholarship. But I got enough scholarships that covered my tuition, so whatever was left over, I got back in cash. And so I wish I would have applied for more my freshman year, so I could have gotten more cash back. So apply for as many scholarships as you can. Yes, the papers suck, but it's going to be worth it in the end, for sure. What else? This is another tip. I guess this was kind of, what year? Sophomore year, junior year? I bought my first car, not this one. If I have a picture, I'll put it here. It was a 2015 Dodge Dart. Loved it. Great on gas. It was a great little first car that I ever bought myself. My mom co-signed with me, and it helped build my credit. It was a great car. I still kind of miss it. I definitely miss the gas, because now I have my dream car. It's a Jeep, and it's a freaking gas hog. But anyways, the point with this is, do not buy a car in college. Just don't do it. Like, I love my car, whatever, but if I could go back, I would have not bought the Dodge. I would have not, well, it's a different story now, but I would have not bought the Dodge. I would have stayed with the car that I had in high school until I graduated, because now I'm putting $300 every paycheck or every month towards my car payment and insurance, and it sucks, because that's extra money I could have had for trips and experiences with friends. But I just got in this mindset that I needed to prepare so much for the future, and so I was like, oh, I need this car, I need this, I need that. But if I could give, that would be my biggest tip to myself, was do not get a vehicle. Do not get something that you're gonna have to be putting so much money towards while you're in college. Like, maybe your senior year, because then you're starting to, you know, get in your career field, have an actual full-time job. But that would be my biggest tip, is don't buy a car that you're gonna have a loan on and that you have to make monthly payments for. Okay, what's another tip? This is kind of another like finance tip, I guess. Okay, sorry. Another tip for like finance-wise is getting a credit card. I got a credit card my senior year. Oh my gosh, I lost my cough. Sorry, this is why I shouldn't be filming and vlogging. I got a credit card, I don't remember when it was. I think it was my freshman year. Maybe this summer of my freshman year. But it really helped when I didn't have extra money to be able to have that there kind of as a backup, whether it was for gas or groceries or just even fun stuff with friends. And I put a limit on it. It was only, it's more now, but when I first got it, I think the limit was $1,000. So I couldn't go too crazy on it, but I had room to be flexible, and it taught me, you know, how to kind of build my credit, make sure those payments are going. That was before I got my car. And then now I have like an amazing credit score, and I'm a senior, and I have to start thinking about buying a house and buying car loans. Like, just that, having that little credit card as a freshman really helped build my credit to where now I can have my dream car, and I can not worry about getting a loan for a house or a mortgage or whatever, you know. So build your credit. That's something they don't teach you in high school, and they don't teach you in college unless you're taking like business classes. is how to build your credit. And so I'm very thankful. I work at a bank, so I'm very thankful to work there, because now I'm not a pro by any means, but I have more knowledge on those kind of things that are very important in your future to know about. Don't live with your best friend. I don't even know what tip we're on. I don't know. I'm not going to count anymore. But don't live with your best friend, whether you're a freshman or you're a senior in high school going into freshman year of college. And I had this mindset too. I wanted to live with my friend from high school, but you will never branch out. You will hardly get new friends if you do that, because you have that comfort circle. And honestly, it ruins friendships. It ruins friendships. I've had experiences where with that. So just don't. I've heard stories, I've seen it. Just don't live with a friend that you know very well or that you went to high school with, because it just doesn't work out. You're not going to meet new people, and it's just not best for you to do. And let's see, what else? I guess just my last tip to kind of wrap this video up, because it's already really long, is to make impulsive decisions. My friends, I make very impulsive decisions. Make them responsibly, but have fun. You know, college doesn't have to be all serious and all academic. Like, yes, it does have to be academic. You're spending a lot of money to get a college degree, so yes, you need to focus on your education, but don't make it, or don't let it consume your life. Like, still go out and have fun with your friends. Yep. I don't know where it stopped. What was I saying? Don't let it consume your life. If you have a paper to write, try to get it done. Go out with your friends, have fun, or write half, go with your friends, write the rest later. Like, don't save stuff. I can't even say that because I save stuff to the last minute. Try not to save stuff to the last minute that is due. And just have fun. Don't be like, oh, I have to do this, you know, I have to get straight A's. Like, yes, straight A's in college is great. But to be honest, GPA, I guess it depends on your major. GPA really does not matter. What matters is the clubs you have on your resume. I mean, I can't speak for all majors. I know, like, nursing majors and, like, biology, like, the medical stuff, I'm pretty sure, like, good GPA and that kind of thing is pretty important. But have fun. Don't let it, I mean, you're only young once. You only go to college once. I mean, I guess you can go again, but just don't let it, I don't know, just have fun and enjoy it while you can. Don't let things stress you out. You're gonna be really stressed out, but you'll find ways to overcome that stress, or find ways to, like, relieve the stress, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, so those are my tips, and I'm gonna try to do more videos like this, just like sit down, chit chat with me videos. I hope this wasn't horrible on the sound, so I'm driving in the car. Hopefully you can even hear me, I don't know. But if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, you know. Comment down any other type of videos that you would like me to film, whether it be sit-down videos or vlogs. I have a lot of fun things planned this summer that I'm going to plan on vlogging, so stay tuned for those. Make sure you subscribe so you can see those. But yeah, thank you for watching. If you're watching this before you go to college and this is, I don't know, pre-college for you, good luck. I don't know. I hope this helps. I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video.